Okay, guys. So what we're going to do today is we are going to sharpen this knife. This is a very cheap and very expensive knife. It doesn't even mention the type of steel. It says acier inox. So it's a rust-free steel. I will show you through the Microsoft the edge of this knife. I will put that in later about now.
Okay, as you can see, there is lots of damage, rust even, there's pitting, there are holes, dents in this knife. Clearly, this knife needs a complete reprofiling. So that's what we're going to do. My apologies for the shaking of the camera. I'm moving the knife here under the microscope, and because the amplification is rather high, everything gets amplified, also the movement. So towards the end of the knife, the quality is better.
And then, yeah, we will sharpen it and see if we can repair it. Alright, so first I'm going to put a little bit of soap in here because we're going to sharpen on diamond stones. I also have other stuff. I always sharpen wet, even though it's not necessary with diamond stones. It's just I don't like breathing the dust, and it of course makes sure that the diamond stone doesn't saturate, and thus it would sharpen slightly better. I don't know if that works, but I just do it that way. All right. So first I am going to get my angle here. This I think we'll do at a rather low angle, 14 degrees, as you can see. My hands are not that steady. I'm not an expert at this. It's just I have this knife. It needs to be sharpened. This is a 220 grit diamond stone. We'll first create a burr on this diamond stone, and then we'll go to finer stones, and eventually we will knock the burr off. I will also show you the burr, if I can get one, through my microscope. We try to keep the angle quite low, and I do try to apply a sufficient amount of pressure. As you can see, this is a mostly rounded edge that actually starts rounding off from the beginning, so that's indeed quite hard to sharpen. It requires constant change in the angle of the knife. I apply quite a bit of pressure because you will see, as you have seen on the Microsoft pictures, it really needs a full profiling.
So what we're seeing now is the knife after we have tried to create a burr. So as you can see, the burr is quite nicely developed. It's even. The big pits that we saw just earlier are all gone. So now we're going back to the sharpening stones, and we will do the other side. Then we will come back. So that's it. Now back to the sharpening stones.
So yes, basically a nice burr has been created. So we can switch to the other side now. So we did this side, so we're gonna wet a bit again. Yes, and we are going to this side. I'm gonna try to get a similar edge. As you can see, I was not keeping my angle optimally all the way, but well, that's just the way it is. Yes. Okay, so I think we can change stones. So this is a, let me check here. Yeah, that's perfect. This was a 220 grit. I think we can best go to the 600 grit. We just stir it around. Some soapy water. Voila. And we go here. It's getting a lot sharper already. Probably not sharp enough yet, but and the burr, of course, is not off there in a million years. But let's see for a second. So can I already cut? Still not sharp at all. Of course, we did not do any real deburring. I think we still have some, yeah. Yeah, so the tip needs some more work. Probably should have spent a little bit longer on a tip on a coarser grit, the 220. Because it's just taking off material is just much easier on the 220 as compared to the 600. So as you can see, for me it is quite a lengthy process.
As you can see, I will switch to the coarser side to repair a snag that I think I cannot fix on the finer side. There's no shame in it. Just switch back and then finish again on the finer side. The important thing is to continuously check your edge, the burr, using microscopes, loops, paper. Paper is very good to see where it snags and where you need to work a little bit more.
Alright, I think we are ready for yes, we are ready for the 1000s. Yeah, the 1000s. Meanwhile, I checked the burr on the microscope. It's looking pretty good. Only on the tip there is a lot to see, and in the beginning here.
Okay, here we see that the burr has been knocked off a bit in the beginning. This is the result of alternating passes on increasing grid sizes. And then here at the top, the edge is always more difficult. Still good, still no burr. And then, yeah, it starts here, the burr starts. You can see the black on the edge and more and more.
I'll just show you. It's already, yeah, that's a bit wet here, but if we take the other paper, yes, it's already much sharper. But you can see by the tip. I don't know. I'll check where it stopped recording, but I switched to the 1000 grit stone, and then started switching to alternating passes. So. To knock off the burr, and the idea was then afterwards to go to the 3000 grit diamond stone. It's a very small one, to knock off the last of the burr, and then just to strop it until it is well, something pretty close to a mirror polish, and then see how sharp it is. I'm guessing it will be fairly sharp. Let's do this for quite some time. Voila. So it actually looked quite good under the microscope. So most of the big holes have disappeared. The rust is gone. Of course, there are many ways to do this, but this is the way I've developed of doing things. It works for me. The main thing, of course, is to keep those your hand as steady as possible. For me, not an easy task. And then what's very important is not to stop until the burr is entirely gone. You can check whether the burr is gone with your fingers. That's probably the cheapest and most sensitive things. I also have a few loops that I use, a 20 and a 30 X loop. And I can pretty much see whether the burr has been removed by that. And I have a small digital microscope that allows me to quite accurately assess the state of the burr and the state of the edge. I like that one a lot. Well, I think now we're about ready to go to to the finer diamond stone. Okay, where is that one? Ah, it's here. It is. The extra fine is this side. Alright. Some soapy water. Yeah. And the 14. So, as you can see, this is a very small one. Works very well with my spider comb knives. Most of those are quite small. With bigger knives, it's a bit of an annoying problem. Also, as you can see, it's difficult to.
Here we do alternating sharpening on a very fine grease size. So after this, we can go to the strop to knock the last bit of the burr off. So we're ready for the strop now. Single passes that will refine it almost to the limit. Let's get the right angle first, then do a few limited strops, and then let's see what the effect is on our edge. So not too much pressure. For that, let's have a look at the microscope. Yeah, the beginning, the burr is completely gone in the beginning, and then yeah, also at the tip, almost. Yeah, I see no burr, perhaps.
So yes, I checked, and indeed, even the tip is absolutely perfectly okay. Oh yeah, that's wet. Yeah, it's incredibly smooth, even till the tip now. Yeah, that is absolutely fine. Yeah, should get a new. That is actually very sharp. Alright, so that was my sharpening session of a very, very crappy knife. I see you guys later.